Yo, 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 YouTube, it's time for a video on what I picked up at the Green Bay Sports Card Show. It was a decent show. It's a smaller show. It's local to me, though. It's about 15 minutes from my house, so that's what I like about it. Even if I don't find anything, it's a nice Saturday out. It was the day the Packers were hosting a playoff game, so I thought, well, there might be some out-of-towners in with some cards and things like that. That might give some opportunity. But anyway, the show was busy, as you saw in the video, people in and out all morning. The one thing I didn't show in the video is the last dealer I bought a few cards from, and I bought some from the actual shop that's located there. My battery died. I'd gotten most of the video in, and just didn't want to run back out to the -4 degree weather, blowing wind, snow to grab another battery that close to the end. So I'll show you those last, since you wouldn't have seen them in the video. Okay, so the first one that I bought from, they were all sticker marked, 25 cents, 50 cents, stuff like that. Now, I paid $5 for this whole stack, and I believe it's about, added up, don't remember the total, but I think it was like $9 or $10 worth, so I got about half price off the sticker besides. So the two I was most excited about are these Heroes cards. I'd sold a Julio in the past for $5. I would imagine Lamar I could get more for than Julio, so at what, 12.5 cents and 25 cents, let's say 15 cents and 25 cents, that's a pretty good buy. Good turn. Bought this. I know it's score, but it's purple. The purple parallels are pretty tough to pull. I think Mahomes is on his way to his second Super Bowl, so I thought that would be a decent buy. A nice little parallel there for 25 cents. Another one of these Brady championship cards. I sell a ton of these, so at 25 cents I can make something on that. Got this Najee purple from Wildcard. He's a heck of a running back in the draft. I think next year he's really going to explode, especially with Ben retiring. I think he'll pull in a quarterback that's going to have to do a lot more running of the ball, so which is more kind of the Steelers' historical makeup for their team design anyway. So I think he's going to get quite a load next year. Trey Lance, this is the copper parallel, which was only available in the mega boxes. It's off-centered. Didn't really realize that at the time, but nice looking card. I think Trey will have maybe a good opportunity next year. 49ers are still in the playoffs. They beat the regular season champ Packers. Packers only win the regular season. But anyway, so I think he'll start getting more opportunities, and he's on a good team. Mahomes base. I'll take a Mahomes base for $0.25 all day long. Bought this Kwity Paye. It's the extra points parallel with the foil stars and all that. I sell Kwity Paye stuff, so figured why not for 12.5 cents. This Aaron Rodgers generic fake rookie card for 12.5 cents. They call these ASEO cards or ASEO cards, ACEO. But I didn't have one. I thought, oh, it's Rodgers. I'm in Green Bay. Why not pick that up? This Barry Sanders Clear Vision. Loved Clear Vision. Such a great set from 2016, I want to say. Yeah. They don't make it anymore, but great looking card. Barry Sanders for $0.25. You betcha. Here's a Brady. Any Brady under $1 I will buy. So just a base score, but they sell. A Mac rookie. It's Prism Draft, but still Prism. Mac Jones rookie for $0.25. Thank you. I'll take that. It's another Mahomes. I've actually sold a couple of these already, so at $0.25, sure. Mika, I believe he's going to be Defensive Player of the Year. Again, it's that more rare copper border parallel. So for 12.5 cents. And I sell a lot of Micah stuff because he plays for the Cowboys, so biggest fan base out there. Bought this Jerry. These all-pro inserts were actually pretty tough to pull. You can see it says 20 of 26, so it was an insert. It's not a regular set card. They're pretty tough to pull, and they do pretty good in sales. Nice design. A nice up-close picture, a little action sticker looking, photo on the front. So 25 cents, I think that's good buy. Another Najee. This is a rookie card from Prestige, the Season's Greetings ones. 25 cents, so for 12.5 cents, sure. I think that's a good pickup. Another Brady for a quarter. It's a Rodgers green parallel for a quarter. Didn't buy a ton of Rodgers stuff, but as you can see, I'm preparing for the future here. I don't know if he's going to get a shot next year or not, but I love purple parallel out of Luminance, and what is this? Just a Panini base out of Chronicles. So 25 cents a piece. It's worth taking a shot. And then here's another mica, and it's the green Prism parallel. So 25 cents for a green mica. I can probably get $6, $5-6 for that. So that was a really nice lot there. Good prices on the sticker, and then I got them half of that. All right, the next one I went to is the Young Man. I paid $2 for these 6 cards. He had a little box of cards. Somewhere half of it was $1 a piece, and then half of it was 3 for $1. So essentially these were 33 cents a piece. So a Rodgers Chrome. That's a Chrome base of a Hall of Famer. Take that all day long. This is a Tebow, but what's nice about this is it's very early Prism. It's a 13 Prism. Tebow stuff does pretty well. It's kind of interesting. He's in the Patriots uniform, so big Patriot fan base out there. We'll see how that does. Jalen Waddle. This is the Spectra rookie out of Chronicles, I believe. Yeah, Chronicles. So the Spectra ones are tougher to obtain, and I thought 33 cents for Waddle. I think he could be a real star. Here's another Rodgers, a pink parallel, purple parallel, whatever you want to call it, for 33 cents, an optic, and then another Mac Jones rookie for 33 cents. I don't know. I don't know if people just don't have faith in him or what, but I think he looked pretty good this year. And they did make the playoffs. I know they didn't do anything in the playoffs, but I think there's some foundation there. All right, the next dealer I bought from, I really wanted to find some cheap soccer, and this was the one place I could find it at. And what I liked about this was this is that brand new 2021-22 Donruss, which is like the pre-World Cup set or whatever. They're going to try to milk the World Cup as much as they can. But what I like about it is these are the first probably in kit cards for this upcoming World Cup. So I figured they were a good buy. Get them at 20 cents a piece. I think I got them for about 15 because I ended up, asking them for a little bit better deal at the end. So they are Donruss. Donruss is a fairly popular brand, excuse me. It is licensed, of course. Unlike the baseball and stuff like that. But so I picked up a Weston McKennie, a couple Sergio Dests, a couple Pulisic's. From Sweden, I picked up a Zlatan. He's such a monster. A couple Ansu Fatis from Spain. He's looking healthy and strong now. Lewandowski, legend out of Poland. Of course, an Mbappe. I would buy any Mbappe I find for 15 cents. A couple Phil Fodens for England. I got a couple Jude Bellinghams for England. I think he's going to be their new young star. I also think they have the potential to win the World Cup. So that should help them. Kevin De Bruyne out of Belgium, just star in his own right. And then, of course, Lionel Messi. You never pass up a Messi card for 15 cents. You buy those all day long. So I was happy to get those. And then just a few random mosaics. I got a Luka, a Jadon Sancho, and a Mason Mount. And I think he is in, is that the English kit? It might be. Yeah. So that's from Euro. Then what you didn't see for transactions on the video are these two. This first little pile here, these were $1 a piece. I picked out 5 cards. I offered them $3. So probably, what does that come out to? 65 cents, 70 cents a piece. So not bad. This is Merino, but it's a silver. It's a Prism. I don't know if you can see that. Where's the Prism? Oh, up there. So a silver Hall of Famer for 65, 70 cents, sure. So I don't buy a ton of merino stuff, but if I find something here or there that I like, I do sell a few of them. Here's a Montana Auto Retro. Just sold a Montana card today. So Mahomes, again, any Mahomes base, I think he has a good shot to win it this year. This is actually the green mosaic, a little bit of a tougher pull. Barry. And then this is the Emmett Unbreakable, and it's the silver prism. So you got the prism up there. And Emmett stuff, Barry stuff, those both sell. So if I can pick them up, little cheap bits here and there. I don't buy lots of those players or anything like that. That's what I love about the shows. It sort of forces me to dig through and buy some things I wouldn't normally buy. And I do sell a lot of that stuff, especially at those prices. Okay, and then the shop owner had a bunch of singles on a deal. He was doing 50% off the marked price. So I picked up a bunch of Favre and a few Brady's in here and got some pretty good deals. So I'll show you those as well. I think I paid $35 for all these. It was like $72 worth of stuff. I got them for $35, so a little bit less than half. So if you look at the sticker and you figure about half of that, a little less, that's what I paid for it. So first one is this Ultra checklist. These are actually a really tough pull. I've sold quite a few of these in the past. I don't actually think I have any in stock, so it was a nice pickup. I should get $5 to $7 for that. Here's a Flair Showcase. Such high-end, nice looking cards. Trilogy. I've had a few of these in the past. They're extremely rare. I buy tons and tons and tons of lots, and I very rarely get trilogy cards. As a matter of fact, I think I had 3 at one time, and I got all 3 in the same lot. So I just happened to catch somebody who had some trilogy base. Very, very rare card. I also think there's good odds that Fanatics is going to make a play to buy Upper Deck and bring Upper Deck product brands back to the market. They want those exclusive rights to Jordan and Tiger and all that they can't make cards of anymore. They would be able to do that then if they had Upper Deck. So I think there's good odds in that, and some of those Upper Deck brands will come back and reinvigorate the hobby for the popularity of that. 98 Topps Chrome for $1.50. Topps Chrome stuff just does so well. Same thing with the gallery, the framed looking cards, really nice. Another gallery here. This is a debut. Don't see these real often. 2002 debut. I wish it was Brady. Those go for pretty good money. Those 2002 debuts. These are Topps draft picks, but this is the Chrome parallel, the thicker card too. So $2 for that, pretty good deal. The Prism Marquee, early Prism stuff does really well. The original Prism, I got a Topps base, 94 Topps. Don't see a lot of them. Base sells well. A couple of these, I think it's 15 Prism, 16 Prism. Early Prism stuff keeps doing well, so 75 cents a piece for those. Can get some turnaround on that. Here's a couple of Turkey Reds. Turkey Red stuff is popular. I think people just like the designs, the old schooly look to them, the tobacco looking backs. So for 75 cents, sure. Might have slightly overpaid on some of these cards, like compared to if I had found them all in a lot, but I got to hand pick them, and I like to give the local shop some business. He does put on a nice show. I think it's every month now. Buys everybody pizza, picks up a bunch of Little Caesars pizzas. The dealers are really nice there. It's a friendly place to go, and a venue for me to, pick up some cards locally and make some good content. So I don't mind paying a little bit above. The guy's got overhead with having a shop, so that's where I look at it. Here's a couple score, but it's the select versions, the foil. These don't come up real often. 75 cents for those. Make something on those. Here's a Phoenix Black, so it's just the base. Just nice looking stuff. Phoenix, I think, is way underrated. I think it'll gain some popularity. There also isn't very much of it printed. A couple of 07 police cards. Police cards are not real common. These are the same ones. They're the Navigator Planning Group ones. So these were sponsored by a bunch of different sponsors in different areas of the state. So you'll see like 10, 12, 15 different backs on these cards. So basically local to Wisconsin to try to get those. So anybody who wants those out of state has to pay up. This is by far the best deal in the box. I got this Brady. It's in really good shape, super centered. I'm gonna actually have to look at this. There's a grading potential. Looks like maybe we got a little bit of white in that corner there, but anyway, $1.50 for this. I mean, I get probably $7 to $10 for those 03 tops, maybe even a little more. And unparalleled, just a shiny card. They're, you know, an expensive brand. $2 for that. It's a good deal. 75 cents. Anything Brady $1 or less, I just buy. This is a first edition, which is a little more rare. 75 cents. For that, I got all these for $1.50 a piece. A bunch of elites. And then $1.50 for these 2019 Prism Brady's. So not bad, not bad. Gave a little money to the store. They do not charge admission for their show, and it's just great to have an environment to go and see some local viewers and stuff too. So shout out to those that I'm saw at the show, that watch my channel. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you keep continuing to enjoy the content, and I'll keep bringing it to you. Other than that, that's all I have for this video. Thanks again so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.